I'm from the year 2100. My name is Jeremy. I live in New York. Ask me anything, and I'll answer as honestly as I can. Is there still love in your world? Yes, but it's different. Most people create digital partners, companions that exist only within the neural network. It's convenient. They understand you. They don't argue. They don't get sick. But me, I once fell in love with a real person. He chose to enter the eternal simulation. It's not death, but it's not life either. What about artificial intelligence? It's everywhere. It controls transport, climate, your doctor, your pillow, your home. AI isn't above us, it's within us. But honestly, a lot of people are scared that we've already lost control. How does your society view gay and lesbian people? We haven't had labels like that in a long time. There's a person, their feelings, their choice. Gender and orientation are no longer things that require explanation. We moved past labels because we realized identity isn't something to explain, it's something to respect. What does your day look like? I wake up when the alarm triggers my neural net. My home is a 3 by 4 meter capsule built into a vertical housing tower. I connect to the news stream, then do my workout. Virtual, but with full muscle response. My job is digital. I archive temporal anomalies. Sounds strange, but we monitor how history fluctuates. That's my work. Who's the President of the United States? A woman named Cassie Reynolds. She's 52, from Texas. She rose to power after the largest technological crisis in history. They call her the Compromise President, the first to unite technocrats and green factions. Do you still have religion? Yes, but it's changed. Most believe in the flow, a unified information consciousness. It's a mix of science and spirituality. Some still follow older faiths, but people don't judge or push beliefs anymore. Do you still read? Physical books are nearly extinct. They're expensive, made from bio-grown wood. But we have private clubs. We gather and read aloud. It's strange, but deeply human. What happened to the climate? The surface is unstable. It's hot, dangerous. There are acid rains. That's why most people live under protective domes. Those who don't are called the free, but they pay a high price. Sickness, lack of resources. Can someone travel to your time? Physically, no. We don't move bodies, only information. But if you're reading this, maybe the connection has already started. Maybe you're the reason I'm here. What do you value most in your life? Silence. It's rare. In a world of constant data streams, flashes of information, and other people's thoughts, silence is a luxury. Sometimes I disconnect from everything and just breathe. Do you have artificial bodies? Yes. We call them shells. People can temporarily inhabit them to do physical tasks, travel, work outside the dome. But full transfer into a shell is only allowed for medical reasons. Are babies still born naturally? Less and less. Genetically optimized embryos are more common. Parenting has become a choice, not a norm. Children are raised by AI from infancy. Are there still poor people? Yes, those outside the domes. They have no access to the central neural net, medicine, or synthesized food. Many survive through barter or underground tech. Is there still art? Of course, but most of it is created by neural networks. Artists now curate ideas instead of making the work themselves. It's fast, beautiful, and often soulless. What happened to Russia? It merged with several Eastern European and Asian countries into a techno-commune. governed by algorithms and mathematical models. Politics there has long been automated. How do people relax? Most immerse themselves in personalized virtual worlds. Anyone can live out their own story, become a hero, fall in love, go on an adventure. But it's addictive. Many lose touch with reality and barely return. Do countries still exist? Technically, yes. But real power lies with corporations and tech alliances. Nations are more like cultural zones now than political units. Do you have artificial planets? There are research bases on the Moon, Mars, and a moon of Jupiter. But no mass migration. Too expensive, too dangerous. Earth is still home. Do people still feel lonely? More than ever. Because now you can hide behind a perfect avatar, a digital body, a fake you. Real closeness scares people. What happened to the internet? It became part of the neural stream. We don't click anymore. We think, and the info appears in our minds. It's fast, but requires training and discipline. Do you still believe in God? Some do, some don't. But the important thing is, we've stopped fighting about it. Everyone believes what they want. Just don't force it on others. Do people still die? Yes, but many choose to upload their consciousness. It's expensive, and sometimes it doesn't preserve the self completely. But now, death is no longer a finish. It's an option. What's transportation like? Nearly all transport is autonomous. Inside the domes, magnetic pod systems. Outside, drones, exoskeletons, personal flying devices. What do you feel when you look back at our time? Envy. You still have spontaneity, the real breath of life. We've made everything too polished. No risk, no thrill of chaos. Why are you even answering us? Because one of you will cause a change. I don't know who, but every word you write, every question you ask, it's like a pebble in the river of time. I'm just floating with the current. You keep asking questions. I try to answer as it is, no filters. This isn't a promo for the future. It's just my day, my fears, my reality. Do you still dream? Yes, but most dreams are programmed. People choose their dreams before sleep. To rest, to feel something, to solve a problem. Sometimes I choose chaos, old school random dreams. What are you most afraid of? Losing myself, melting into the stream, stopping being a person and becoming just a function. We've merged with machines too much, and sometimes the scary part isn't that they'll replace us, but that we'll forget who we are. Is there still sports? Yes, but it's mostly virtual. People compete through reaction time, mental speed, and strategy. Physical sports are rare and only for enthusiasts. They call them movers. What happened to pets? Biopets replaced real ones. They don't get sick, they don't die, and they respond to your emotions. But some people still have real cats. I dream of having one. Do you still celebrate birthdays? Only if you want to. Most people mark neurocycle shifts, moments when their consciousness updates. But in some places, old traditions are still alive. What happened to language? Almost gone. People exchange thoughts directly. Words are slow. But there are silence clubs. Where people speak out loud, I go there. It reminds you what it means to be human. Do you have music? Yes, but it's different. Music now generates in real time based on your emotions. Everyone has a personal soundtrack, and it never repeats. What happened to nature? It changed. Only protected zones remain. Biomes and digital parks. We simulate forests, oceans, even rain. It's beautiful, but it's not real. What do you fear losing the most? Spontaneity, the ability to do something irrational, imperfect, but alive. We live too correctly now, safe, but hollow. What about humor? It's weird. AI tries to be funny, but often it just sounds cold. The funniest things now are still when a human speaks sincerely, by accident, without programming. Do you believe change is possible? Sometimes, but mostly I feel like we're flowing down a path that's already laid out. That's why I'm telling you all this. Maybe you'll take a different turn. What do you feel reading our questions? Envy, curiosity, sometimes pain. You still live in a real body where every touch matters. Protect that. Why are you doing this? Because one of you will cause a ripple. I don't know who, but every question you ask is a stone in the river, and I'm just riding the current. If you've read this far, it means you still feel what we've forgotten, a hunger for meaning. My advice? Don't lose yourself. Don't let algorithms decide what matters. Let there be mistakes. Let there be pain. Let there be uncertainty. But make your own choices while you still have that luxury, the luxury of being human.